been a little while since our last adventure, but here we are, Marmite 6.0. Just taking a... oh, we are very much closer than I thought. Taking a little stroll through the countryside. It's night time on Marmite server, and today we're going to visit the cheese factory. But we're going to explore this little place first. We come armed with a glorious HS19, is it? Something like that? I don't know. Something like that. And this wicked slicey knife. In search of loot and plunder. There's a little guy down there. Let's go and have our first interaction, shall we? Let's see if we can creep up on him. You can't see me. Oh, you did see me. Take that! Yep, I'm joking. Take that! Ah! Alright. Let's take it very casually, shall we? So I think we're wandering down here. Oh look, yeah, by the way, this is the new experimental zone. After talking to a couple of the players on the Marmite Discord, who told me we need more red PvP. So the whole map is player versus environment. If you want to build and want to be safe from lockpicking on other players, choose one of these 3 white zones. You can see there's my home base. Around this pond there's a little community of people that all want to help each other. If you want to build anywhere else, do that. If you want to build in a red zone, you're saying F anyone that comes near me. The red zones are PvP. So if you want to go for a firefight and shoot other players on sight, go to a red zone. If you want to just generally survive, go anywhere. And if you want to survive with a little help from your friends, go to the white zones. I think it's a nice mixture, although it does look like a series of massive meteor strikes on planet Scum. But we're going to go down to the cheese factory. Never been there before. Hopefully night time will be over pretty soon. I think it's close to morning. Ooh. So, you dirty hoe. Some fantastic detail here though, look at it. Wow. What is this place? Just like a little cheesy country community. I've never ever been to this part of the map. I don't want any pesticides. I guess if you want farming supplies, this is the place to come to. Certainly seems to be very devoid of zombie life. Not too sure what I'm going to find here. Not very much is the answer. The country zones are rather excellent though. Some lovely nails. Oh. The sound effects around here are excellent. This reminds me of going to a Halloween party in Roanoke, Virginia. It was on this farm and it had all old rundown stuff like this. That's not in a bad way, it was rather excellent. What? There's just loads of crates everywhere. With not much in them. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to take it. I keep bad-mouthing the Hunter 85. 22. Oh, it's a different, isn't it? There's a Hunter 85 And there's a carbon hunter. Got some lovely industrial fertilizer. By the way, in case you're saying, how come you're all the way down here when your base is over there, Mr. Marmite? Well, it's because my car is parked somewhere up here. Or maybe it's parked somewhere over here. Or maybe it's down here. I'm not telling you, because since I took all of the panels off my car, I can't lock it anymore. I've already had it stolen and joyridden? Joyed. Is that even a word? Ridden for joy by some other players on the server. So I realised, a grinding stone. Yes, I'll take a grinding stone because that would keep my sword in tippy-top condition. Beautiful. Yeah, I took all the gear off, so it looks like an old World War II Land Rover Defender. It looks pretty excellent. I do like it. But now anyone can jump in it and just drive it away. And I've got a couple of... what's in here? A very intriguing location. Yeah, I can just drive it around, but anyone can take it, so I'm no longer going to tell you in the videos, even though you're probably watching this days, weeks, months, years, decades, centuries after I've moved on and taken the car somewhere else. But at least once I've recorded a video, logged off, edited it, uploaded it, gone back to the car, and it's just gone. I hear you. Come over here. Are you flashing red? No. Okay, let's be a little bit... Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you are easy peasy. I think I'm going to make sure I have a collection of rags. Just working on the theory that if I keep my sword clean, it won't degrade so quickly. Ah, shiny silver, shiny, shiny. So what's this then? Is this the cheese factory? It is. Factory de cheese. Le Grand Fromage. El Queso Grande. I don't know why I switched into a really weird effeminate voice for the Spanish. Because most Spanish men that I've met here, since moving to this region, I hear someone. There you are. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on in. Come on in. Most of the Spanish men that I've met here talk in a very deep voice. It's a Spanish thing. Oh, hello. They don't say hello, obviously. Hola. We have like a gardener who comes and helps us clean this all the garden grounds. And of course we have the pool man. But that's a bad example because the pool man's German. If you're watching this, Michael, very unlikely. You don't seem like a game player type chap to me. But if you are, no offence intended, when I call you the pool Nazi, I mean that in the nicest possible way. Yeah, Michael, the pool man, is excellent. Oh, what are those noises? He keeps the pool in tip-top condition. And the funny thing is, and the reason I call him the pool Nazi, is that he gets very angry if we've got my kids visiting at the moment, my adult children, and my one young child. Oh, do I want to examine that and eat it? A pastinaca sativa. I never knew that was what it's called. I'm going to eat it anyway. I'm going to check the taste first. It tastes cool. Let's eat some then. Yes, and so if anyone goes in the pool without rinsing off beforehand, pool man gets very, very upset. Ooh, going to have a small toolbox because the suntan lotion floats on the water, makes the edge of the towel all dirty, and affects the pool water hygiene, i.e. makes it harder for the chemicals, which are very, very lightly balanced on our pool, because we want it as close to pure water as possible, because we're funny like that. So going in the pool without rinsing off makes it harder for it to stay clear blue. Haha. Money, money, money. So, yeah, he's always telling us off. Someone has gone in. Oh, lockpicks and bobby pins. We're going to do that because we can make lots and lots of lockpicks. I've got quite a few already. Always loads of lockpicks in here. Hope that bodes well for finding some interesting gear. Always being told off. Someone has been going in the pool without cleaning off the suntan lotion. Vitamin pills. Everyone likes a vitamin pill, don't they? I feel better already. And even though you might think I'm being stereotypical of this is the way the Germans speak. That is exactly the way that Michael speaks. Oh, hello. Okay. Hello, Mr. Marmite. Yeah. Oh, this is weird. And then, so anyway, yeah, back to my original story. Apart from Mike the Pool Nazi, in the nicest Nazi you'll ever meet, I might add. Oh, come on. He keeps the pool in exceptionally good condition. And if the worst thing that I have to deal with... Oh. In case you're wondering who cut the cheese, it'll be me with my katana. Kitchen knife for cutting my cheese. And some cheese for eating of my cheese. I don't know why I'm saving the cheese, because I'm expecting in a cheese factory I'm going to find a lot of cheese. I wonder if I can make something with all this cheese. Yeah, guess what I find in there? Cheese. Shall I eat some? Let's eat all of it. Go. Oh, Richard. It's dick cheese. I see what they did there. Those funny old developers. Why can I hear a grumbly grumbly, but I can't see a grumbly grumbly? How long is this nighttime going to go on for? I've already got a toolbox, thanks. Earplugs. Do I want earplugs? I don't think I do want earplugs. At this sort of, you know, apocalyptic end of the world thing, wouldn't you want to listen to everything that's going on around you? Look, Mum, a piece of cheese. Yes, so the Germans do actually talk a little like this. With the overuse of the S sound and the Z sound. Everything is a little bit austere and serious. I'm sure if you're a German and you're listening, you'll either one be yelling at the screen, you some kind of insults, but it's not. It's just a cultural observation. I'm sure you'll say just the same thing about the English. I certainly say similar things about my American friends. There are definite things about the Yanks that we say culturally. Americans are... Oh, look at that lovely fresh piece of cheese. That's the freshest one I found. It's beautiful. Americans... People say Americans are loud. And do you know why they say that? That's right. Because they're loud. They really are. I notice it a lot when I go to restaurants over here in Spain. The Spanish, like most Europeans, you can spot an American because of their table manners, use of silverware, cutlery for example. I'll have a little lighter, thank you. It's just different rules, this whole one-handed eating thing. A lovely pint of milk. Holding the knife and fork and putting the knife down on the same hand as your fork side. And other weird things like that. You can literally spot an American at a dining table just because of the way they eat. They haven't even got to say anything. Apparently, spies were caught during World War II in Europe because of their table manners. So American spies would get all trained, dress like Europeans, talk impeccable French or German. Off they trot. Go into a French restaurant. No, they wouldn't order a burger or anything. Oh, lovely little fishing hat. No, thank you. But they would pick up their knife and fork cut their food, then switch their knife and fork back to other hands. It's a very American thing. And then put one hand under the table on their lap while eating with their other hand with the fork that they'd put down on the wrong side. And that's it, we've gone full circle back to where we started from. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to spot an American in a restaurant, according to Marmite 6.0. I would never say such a thing myself, of course. So yes, Americans, Germans, and what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Spanish. I don't know why I said hola, because it should have been hola. Not the ladies, obviously. Spanish ladies are very sexy. The Spanish men that I found. Really? There you are. Oh, is there someone else in here? Oh. I'd always take a flare. Yeah, Spanish men in general have a very deep voice. I think I'm going to take a kitchen board. If you're going to eat cheese, you've got to put it on the kitchen board, right? Yes. I'm not very good at the Spanish accent. I think it's because my brain's trying to learn Spanish. I'm doing Duolingo. And it's very tricky because I've got a little bit of schoolboy French. So it means trying to unlearn what I remember in my aging, decrepit brain about French and relearn it in Spanish is tricky for me. But I'm starting to grasp at least the basics of Spanish now. Un poquito. Sunglasses, not at night time. Come on, is it going to be morning yet? Someone else pointed out there's a lot of cars sitting around since this last hotfix with no wheels on them, and I would say that's completely true. And there's a case in point. I can still hear someone, but I can't see anyone. The worst thing is he sounds very close. How do you say very close in Spanish? This bloody wind is masking the critter sounds. It's an interesting location to go poking around in, though. Alright, I know some of you lot don't like leaving doors open, but I'm going to leave them open so I know where I've searched. Take a nice clean rag with me. I don't think there's going to be anything of really spectacularly high value here. But lots of delicious cheesy stuff, that's for sure. What's that blood on your sword doing? Clean it again. I'm going to fixate on keeping my sword nice and clean. There you are. See you, fat lady. Huh? Not singing now? Ooh, no. Ain't no enticement from that, my love. I'm not fat phobic or anything. It's just now I would take a waste bag, but I've got my beautiful sporran. I think I'm just going to bring that with me. Maybe I'll drop it off in the drop box back at the gaff. Well, this is quite some Spanish adventure. What the F? There you are. Come on then. Ooh. Shut up. Oh, you cheeky bugger. How did you get in with two zaps up my... okay, it's only a C1. It's alright. I'll let you off. How'd that even happen? Yeah. Made my sword all dirty, you did. I'm going to search you just for that. Want some dirty cigarettes? No thanks. What's in this one? The cheese factory. A small spade or a box of nails. I feel like they'll come in useful for something. Just not something that I'm looking for to be useful with. Looking for to be useful with. Is that even English? Come on. There's going to be someone in here, isn't there? Look, I'm leaving a little trail of blood behind me. Got some fungicide. Whew. So there's some stuff floating around here. The elusive screwdriver. A decent screwdriver is becoming one of my most valued things that I find in Scum. because the big screwdrivers for lockpicking are essential. I was talking to Lieutenant Surge, aka, ooh, what's your name on this? I lose track of all the aliases. He said his name was Lieutenant Surge on Steam, but on here he plays with Harley Quinn. That's you, Harley. I was talking to Harley yesterday. Met up with him online. He was giving me some rather excellent advice on tricks on how to level things up in Scum. As still an essential noob, it's been about 2 months of playing now. So I think I'm grasping most of the basics. But things like your statistics up here, see this, look. My archery skills, you'll notice I don't do a lot of archery. I'm going to, I spend most time with rifles and handguns. But this archery was sitting at 6%. And I met him and went into a trader's. And he was like, look, you want to boost your archery skills up so you can get better with a bow and arrow? I'm going to go up there next, look up there. He said, look, grab a... He dropped his bow and his arrow for me. Some yeast. Don't even know what I'm going to use that for. We'll try and cook something later. And basically, he said, right, shoot me with all them arrows. So I just sat there, splattering arrows into him. And you can't do any damage because you're at a trader's. But every time you hit another, I guess another player with an arrow or a weapon, it increases your skills in Scum. So I slowly, over the course of a few minutes, just by splattering arrows into him, increased my archery skill from 6% to just north of 40. By which time I was thoroughly bored of doing it, but it was still an excellent piece of advice. Ooh, talk about metabolism. I'm getting thirsty. Bladder's full, colon's full. Let's have a drink of delicious milk, shall we? Would you even drink that when it's all shot to pieces like that? Maybe not. Beggars can't be choosers, though. Okay, so at least a little bit of decorum, shall we? Right, for those of you with delicate constitutions, what? Yeah, we'll just no. Oh dear. Oh. No. I haven't seen any toilet paper in this world. So what's he do? Oh, I just wiped it with his hand. Oh, no, that's not even a good idea. And sometimes you look back at your defecant and there's something in there, isn't there? Oh, actually leaves little poo-poos on the floor. Nobody likes that. Ah, spring has sprung. I'm still struck by the rather excellent graphics in this darn game. Let's go and look over the mountaintop. Look at that skyline. Just beautiful. Anywho, so that, I think, is the cheese factory. So we found lots of cheese, other useful dairy products, lots of lockpicking gear, screwdrivers and lockpicks, big factory, big building, kind of interesting to go poking around in. A couple of zombies, not many. And not much else. But that's the nighttime journey over. Thank you, Cheese Factory. Had a lovely time. The cheese was grand. Le Grand Fromage. Hasta luego. Okay, that was a calm little cheesy adventure. Let's head to a bunker and see what an element of fear and chasing around after zombies does to a belly full of queso.